Well, young sport, do you want to drive a train? Marco, let's go. So to fire up an engine, you press the little magical shovel button. Clicking it once will shovel one load of coal into the locomotive. It's a firebox. And spamming it will load it a lot of times. Now just kind of load it for a little bit. And some fill the firebox like low down, maybe to the middle. I do it high up. I just think it works the best. Like, if you were to shove like all the way up and leave it for a little while, the firebox will eventually like eat all of it up, and it'll have a lot of pressure for a little while. But you always want to keep the pressure up, especially if you're on if you're going uphill. You wouldn't want to like lose any kind of traction, because that is very valuable. To use the little magical sliders down here, using the reverser, you don't put it up here, nor do you put it down here. This is unacceptable. I don't tolerate this. You want to have the reverser slightly above the gray bar, or slightly below the gray bar. This just works the best. We don't know why, or I don't know why, but it does work the best, and this is how you should be driving trains. And if I catch you doing otherwise, there will be consequences. To use a throttle ultimately, when you like start a train, you don't do this. Wrong way. You don't do that. No. That is unacceptable, and there will be consequences if you do that. When you start up a train, you should stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving. Okay, cool. When you start up a train, you want to have it low down. This doesn't give like a giant push of power, and it's more gentle, and you kind of have more grip when you do that. Lower throttle generally just has more grip and less speed. And then when you have some speed going, that's when you can jack it all the way up, and there you go. Now you're winning. To use the brakes, you just it's pretty simple. Brake power will definitely differ from engine to engine. The B class has terrible brakes. And to use the whistle, yep, very cool. The shop will be the next video, and I will definitely go more in depth into locomotives than that. But in the shop you can find, for example, I'm using the A1 just without the tank. It's useful to know the power and speed of your engine. Speed doesn't matter too much for me, but the power definitely matters. The power does, it's kind of, the power is kind of whatever. It's good only really for comparing to other engines. For example, I'd rather have the A1, which has 14.5-ish thousand power, over the A0, which has around 12,000 power. But I'd rather have the A2, possibly, because it has 14,000 power, but it has more speed than the A1. I hope this makes sense. I use the power and speed mostly for just comparing engine to engine, and not really I don't really care about it too much, just besides whether an engine is an upgrade or a downgrade. Some last tips, as I said before, build as much pressure as possible, and try and go as fast as you can up a hill. Like if you're on a flat, gain as much speed before going on the hill, because if you have like a weaker engine power, you gotta like start like slowly slipping, like slowly slowing down, and then you're going to stop if you don't have enough speed, possibly in some cases. So it's good to have as much speed as possible when going up a hill. And just kind of on multiplayer, which will be another video, just kind of be aware of your surroundings. I'm not very aware of my surroundings myself, and nor a lot of other people, so it's good to kind of just look ahead and see what's ahead of you, so you don't have a massive accident and have to clean up and rage quit the game. This bit is from experience. I run a server. I kind of know a thing or two about chaos. That is all for me today, and I hope to make more of these tutorials. Thank you, and good night.